Hey everyone, I'm Rich Spence, welcome to our studio channel. Today we're going to have a look at the difference between recording on high-end Burl converters versus recording straight to Analogue Tape. So we're in the middle of a really cool project at the moment. We're doing a live in the studio vinyl for Emma King. Some of it was recorded at Sun Studio in Memphis. More recently at House of Blues Nashville, and it's going to sound something like this. So while we're at House of Blues Nashville, we're working with some great engineers, a long-term friend Jake Niceley and the very cool Dustin Richardson. We were all talking during the session, since we're recording to tape anyway, let's multi the outputs and record simultaneously to the Burl B80 mothership, as well as the Studer A87 that we're using. So what we've ended up with is a really nice Pro Tools session. We've got the digital recordings, the analog recordings, with the exact same takes, exact same music, all synced up, and we can flick between them, check out the differences. So I hope everyone enjoys it, and let's take a listen. Okay, so here we are in the Pro Tools session. It's the track Break the Mold by Emma King. So what you can see pretty clearly is we've got two sets of multitracks here. If we just nip to the mix window. Here we have in the orange-brown colour, so this is the tape from the Studer, and in the traditional Pro Tools blue, this is the Burl. So that OGS in the middle is just a little spacer, so it separates them. So as you can see, these two identical, or pretty much identical, sets of multitracks, because they're the exact same takes of the same song, and one from the tape and one from the Burl. So I've set the faders and the pans exactly the same, so as you can see all the way through, it's just a very rough mix. Absolutely no plugins, no effects, there's no edits, there's no comping gone on. This is literally what happened in the studio. So let's just take a little look. So let's have a little listen to how this sounds with the little bit of the song with the tape. Okay, pretty cool. Now let's switch over straight away, the same point for the Burl. Okay, now let's play that same section, a nice little bit of the song with just switching between every so often. Okay, so, well, there you go. It's good to hear what everyone thinks. I'm not going to make any comments on what I think of that just yet. Okay, now let's have a little listen to, some of the drums. So here we go, a little solo section towards the end. Let's start off with the Burls. So let me just take the full groups off. I've got some drum groups here. And here's some drums. And now for the tape. Okay, let's just stick with the tape and now do some switching. Okay, so they have some drums, Burl versus Tape. And let's have a little listen to some bass. Okay, so let's hit a chorus a little earlier in the song. Some nice bass on this. A nice liquid bass from Brandon there. Let's check out with the Burl. Okay, and again, let's just switch between them a little bit. Cool, and there you have it. That's some little differences in the bass, or a lack of difference if you have that opinion. Let's leave a comment and let us know what you think. Okay, the same section could be good for hearing some electric guitar. Let's start off with the Burl. Yeah, a little bit of the tape. Okay, now let's have a little switching again. So let's start with the Burl. So there you have it. I'll put some of these examples as full uncompressed SoundCloud uploads as well. And right, let's take a little bit later. We've got Chris Schaffner on the sax playing a really nice sax solo. Let's hear these raw files. Let's start off with the tape for the sax. Cool, that sounds good. Let's have the Burl on that. And do some switching. Cool. Well, that might be one of the most recognizable differences for me. Okay, so there you have it. It was nice to have that comparison just with these tightly recorded tracks. Obviously, we've tried to keep the volume as close as humanly possible, but there is a slightly different dynamic response because of the little bit of saturation and compression you get from the tape. Overall, I'd love to hear what you guys think of that. Just subscribe and leave a comment. And we've chosen a set of the multitracks for our main mixes. So I'll leave all the links below and you can check them out and let us know what you think.